Hello students, welcome to the video lecture on IUPAC nomenclature rules for esters. What is meant by esters? Esters are carboxylic acid derivatives. Carboxylic acids are represented by general formula are COOH. So OH group is replaced by an O alkyl groups, that is alkoxy groups are called as esters. Or hydrogen in a carboxyl group is replaced by hydrocarbon groups or alkyl groups, then it is called as esters. So either you can replace OH from carboxylic acid by OR, that is O plus alkyl is alkoxy, it will becomes ester, or H can be replaced by any other alkyl groups, it will forms a ester. So ester is a carboxylic acid derivative in which hydroxyl group of carboxylic acid is replaced by OR group. So how to give the names by using IUPAC rules? In IUPAC system, the esters are known as alkyl alkanoate. That is, you have to replace the E of alkane with OATE. So suffix used for ester is OATE. So question is that which group is regarded as alkyl and which group is regarded as alkanoate? So here is simple solution. Those alkyl group is attached to oxygen atom are named as alkyl. So in that example, if you see here, this CH3 group is attached to this oxygen. So this CH3 group is regarded as alkyl group, so name as methyl, and the second portion of ester is alkanoate, that is the alkane with the carbonyl group. So C double bond O is a carbonyl group and which is attached to methyl group. So in together this is regarded as the alkane groups. So as it contains the two carbon atom, so alkane is ethane, and then you have to replace this E with the suffix used for ester, that is OATE. So ethane becomes ethanoate, and lastly you have to just prefix the alkyl name on alkanoate. Remember that there should be space between these two words, that is alkyl and alkanoate are separated by space like this. So name of this compound is methyl ethanoate. So there is a space between these two words. So let's say another example. In that example, this CH3 group is attached to oxygen, so it is regarded as alkyl group. So name it as methyl, and another portions, that is alkane portions, containing 1, 2, 3, 4 carbon atoms, so butane. So this E is replaced with OATE, that is butanoate, and name of this compound is methyl butanoate. As in IUPAC system, ester is named as alkyl alkanoate. So remember that alkyl portion means what? The portion which is attached to oxygen, and alkanoate portion means what? The carbon chain containing carbonyl functional groups. Always remember, alkyl and alkanoate are separated by space. So there is another set of examples in which most of the times students make mistakes while selecting the longest chain. In first example, this is the longest chain containing 1, 2 and 3 carbon atom. But in case of right side example, most of the times students will select this is as a longest chain containing 1, 2 and 3 carbon atom. But actually you must select the longest continuous carbon chain containing carboxyl functional groups, as This is the main functional group as compared to this side chain. This is regarded as substituents while this is regarded as functional groups. So you have to select the carbon chain which contain the functional groups, and this carbonyl is one of the prior functional groups. So your longest chain is selected in case of ester who contain the carbonyl groups. So remember this rule: while selecting the longest carbon chain, you must select the chain which contains the carbonyl group. So in that example, this is the ethyl group and this is the longest chain containing carbonyl functional groups containing 3 carbon atom, that is propane. So E is replaced with OATE, that is propanoate. So name of this compound is ethyl propanoate. So similarly here if you see the alkyl portion containing 3 carbon atom, so name is propyl, and alkane portions containing 2 carbon atoms, so ethane, so E replaced with OATE, so ethanoate. So name of this compound is propyl ethanoate. So remember, while selecting longest carbon chain, you have to select the chain which contains the carbonyl functional groups. Let's see another example. In that example, there are 2 esteric functional group is present. So whenever compound containing 2 ester groups, they are named as alkane dioate. So di prefix is used to indicate this functional group is present by 2 times. So just try to find out the chain which contains the carbonyl group. So 6 carbon, so hexane. Dioate is used to indicate the ester functional group presents 2 times, and just mention the position of ester functional group, that is 1,6-hexane dioate is the name of this compound. And you have to mention the alkyl portions, that is dimethyl. This is first methyl and this is second methyl. If another alkyl group is present, then you have to arrange the alkyl groups according to their alphabet. Let's see another example which contains the substituents on alkane portions. So here the methyl group is attached to oxygen regarded as alkyl groups, that is methyl. Then select the alkane portions containing 5 carbon atom, means pentane. E replaced with OATE, so name is pentanoate. Then try to find out the substituent, and substituent is bromine group which is present at third position, so name is 3-bromopentanoate. So just attach the methyl group name in front of alkanoate. Methyl 3-bromopentanoate is the name of this compound. Remember, here the space is present between alkyl and alkanoate. Let's see another example in which alkyl group having substituents. So this is the alkyl portions having substituents. So name of that alkyl portion is 1-chloromethyl. While numbering to the alkyl portions, your number should be start from the carbon atom which is attached to oxygen atom. And this is the alkane portions containing 2 carbon atom, means ethanoate. So name of this compound is 1-chloromethyl ethanoate. Remember, it should be separated by space. So this is all about how to give the name to the ester functional groups by using IUPAC nomenclature system. Don't forget to subscribe the YouTube channel for upcoming videos of organic chemistry and pharmaceutical chemistry. Happy learning!